Yeah. What up, people? It's your boy Big Al Biggs here, coming at you yet again with another one. And here's another one. It's funny because, like I said in the last video, this nigga Diesaso said he will never play with me again, right? Like, I've heard, that he said people that he was never gonna play with. But dude, he's always the first one in my room, bro. Like, I don't get it, man. I just don't get this dude. But regardless, he wants an ass whooping, on a constant basis, I guess, we'll give it to him. So, obviously, it's me and the homie Nino, and then versus Oreja, salute to that dude. He's, official dude, class act, good player. Actually, he's better than, he's the team, he's the team, because Daisaso's ass, Because once you start, like, playing, around him, he folds, he starts button mashing and well, he doesn't start button, he's just a button masher, period. Alright, so let's get into it, switching, as you can see, backing up my dude. So actually that was pretty good by this house. So he set up his backhand. Not that time though. So right there he got me. You see? He set up his backhand, and that guy, he got himself a high shot. So he got me there. So like, he does have the potential, but when he gets nervous or he gets, I guess he gets shook, he starts button mashing, just like there, look. Out of the play. Why? Because he's button mashing. So right there, that was just a good play by Oreja, because I was there. As you can see me, I was in the corner. I wasn't out of the play, I was in the corner, but Oreja put such an angle on it that it went high, so it like completely, like, went over my head. So right there, I set up my backhand, as you can see, to set up my partner, but they just had better defense. So there, as you guys well know, I like to use my power shot from the rip. He was expecting me to go down the middle, as you can see, and boom, I hit him. I go wide, and the reason I go wide is because if he saved it, he would have popped it up, and my partner would have had the I was setting my partner up, you know what I mean? So regardless, we would have gotten, like, a good offensive volley. So, but fortunately, Diesaso, fucked it up as usual. So right there, pop it up. That's also got me popping it up. My partner looking for the middle, which was a good guess, but Oreja going high side corner. So again, Oreja doing, good placement of the balls, pause. So right there, that's a toss up, because as you can see, I had my backhand, but so did my partner. So who had the better shot, who knows? But regardless, they got the point, because I was button mashing, because what happened was I felt I had the shot. So once we both went for the shot, I'm trying to get back into play. So I'm button mashing, and they exposed it, but we'll get it back. So right there, they try to lob me. You know, that's the new thing. Anytime I try to switch, they try to lob me. So I'm always ready for that. And as you can see, look at diesaso. Oreja's doing his thing. You know, he's placing the ball. He's not popping it up. You know, he's just doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? But diesaso with his button mashing, he's always out of the play. He takes himself out of the play. And look, Oreja again gets a point. You know, Oreja's the team, bro. Oreja, you know, knows how to attack, how to defend. You know, diesaso is the cancer of the team. You feel me? So right there,
30-15.
he pops it up, but I'm there for the putback. And in diesaso's defense, he was there, but just like what Oreja did, my placement of the ball was so high that even though he was there in the corner, the ball was way too above him. You know what I mean? So there goes the whatchamacallit?
40-15.
The lob. Sorry. Oreja, you know, obviously he's not doing it on purpose, but what happened right there, Oreja did a weak counter, which kind of set me up. And that's why I always say, like, sometimes, like, my partner you know, is not the one that set me up. Sometimes it's their partner. You feel me? So what happened? Oreja, like, did such a weak counter that I was able to position my players for my backhand and exploit diesaso at him being at the net. And as you saw, the ball passed right by him. And as you can see again, diesaso button mashing and getting out of play and stuff. You know what I mean? So right now we're just in survival mode, you know. So right there, nenul with a nice, you know, lob. And Oreja with the great, real nice
15 love.
Trick drop shot. Even though nenul was there to get it back, it was such a weak counter that, like, you know, it gave them the opportunity to you know, get an offensive, you know, volley from it. You know what I mean? So that's why I always say, like, you know, setting up your partner, setting up whatever, you don't have to make the point, but you could start a volley from you know, like, and make him, like, do a weak counter. You feel me? Like what you know, Oreja did, you know, with that nice trick volley. I mean, trick drop shot. You know, and there's no shot to nenul, you know, because, like, he fucking got it, you know. He's like, I wouldn't have gotten that shit. So right there, he was in the right place for the power shot. Right there, as you can see, I hate when that shit happens. I'm setting up my fucking my backhand, and he does the fucking he uses his forehand. But look, even though I look, you saw that, right? Even though I didn't use my backhand, right? But I still set up my shot for a powerful shot that I made diesaso hit it out of bounds. You know what I mean? That's why it's, don't button mash. Set up your player for the best possible shot. You know what I mean? So, all right. So right there, we do the power shot. I thought nenul was gonna go in the middle. That's why I stayed back. Even regardless, I would have never gotten to the middle because I was way too high up. So they're even though they're Daisaso's making mistakes, they're still in the game, you know. So right there they caught me reaching, but finally
30-40.
Nino uses his power shot. You know, Nino's one of those guys that he likes to save his power shots for defensive purposes, or you know, for whatever reason he has. But like me, I use them as soon as I get them, I use them. You know, for either a point or to set up my partner. This is my backhand. Set up the backhand, and again, you know, sometimes hate that shit that it just doesn't, you know, doesn't do what I want it to, my player. So right there he caught me. I was trying to lob it, you know, super lob it over him, but what happened was that I was so up close to the net that I just popped it up. Instead of super lobbing, I just popped it up. So that was all on me. So this time I saw my partner was gonna go for the middle. I mean, go for the side, and I took care of the middle. So right there, Nino did the right thing, which was make him use the power shot. But unfortunately, I wasn't there to back up my partner, you know, because my philosophy is on the power shot is that make him use it, because two things happen. One, they're gonna use it. They don't have no more power shot, and especially a weak player like Diesaso, that he would, like, you know, use it, you know, as a weapon, you know. And two is that, like, if they use it and we save it, like we counter it, then shit, you know, it's two pluses. They used it and we got it back in play.
Love 15.
So look at Oreja. Look at that. He got me in the floor, and then he hits it right behind me, you know? And my partner has nowhere to go because he could hit it throughout the whole court, you know? So that's Oreja, like, you know, I'm telling you, he's way better than Diesaso. Right there, my partner setting me up. Diesaso, thank God he's a button masher, because he popped it up, and easy point for me. My serve. There's my backhand again. I should have had that backhand, but for some reason, like, I hate when, you know, it doesn't do it, you know?
15-30.
Right there, obviously, my partner misjudged it, you know? He thought he was going to have it. Even I thought he was going to have it. So that's why I was going up for like a counter, like a, you know, but it passed both of us up, you know. So there's the, again, look at that shit. That should have been like a backhand. Instead he does the forearm shit.
15-40.
That was my fault. Now let me tell you why. Oh no, that wasn't it. I didn't slice there, did I? If I sliced, it should have been my fault, because, like, you know, my partner doesn't know I'm slicing it. You feel me? But I don't know. I think I sliced it. That's why he had the opportunity to do such a close trick drop shot to the net. But I don't know. I gotta see that again. Right there, they are, you know, they have us, you know, against the wall. Even though they're, like, you know, literally, like, you know, 3 points, 4 points to taking this game, me and Nino, we never like, get flustered, or we never, panic and shit, because we know each other's game. We know, like, I know he could set me up in a heartbeat. I know, and he knows that I will set him up. You feel me? So we always confident and shit, you know what I mean? But so once we start, attacking, it's pretty much over. So right there, again, right there, even though I got the point, I hate when he does that. Like, you guys could see me, I'm backing up so I could like set up my backhand, but I don't know, I guess maybe there's a lag, today, this game was not today, by the way. This game was, done a few days ago, maybe a couple of weeks ago. But today there was like lag like crazy. I couldn't, like, none of us could do shit. Like, we were like the ball would pass us right by. Like, I couldn't do shit, or Nino kept on popping it up. We never do shit like that. So but this game, if I remember, it wasn't laggy, but there was moments, and as you could see, like, I always set up my backhand, and you could see, like, sometimes, like, it just doesn't set up the backhand, and the only thing I could think of is Diesaso's lag, and he's the one that's lagging. He's the one that's always lagging. But as you can see, look, we're coming back. If they would have kept on, playing, the way they were playing, I guess they could have taken the game, but they didn't. So right there, I leave that for my partner so you can set it up. Again, so right there, I get them, popping it up, and my partner's there for the quick putback, but we worked hard for it, because they weren't playing, So once we tied up, then it's practically a wrap. We know we're gonna take it. Now, even though Oreja, was out of the place, I'm sure he's already getting frustrated, because, like, I would too. That's happened to me. Like, we're like 4 points away of winning, and you guys are dropping the ball, basically. You know what I mean? So I'm sure Oreja, he's like, folding because of the Diesaso's, shitty plays, Okay, so right there, he almost had me. I think my partner's trying to, if he's the one with the power shot, I'm not sure. As you can see, Oreja was expecting that. There's my backhand. My backhand again. Oh no, they're the ones that had the power shot. So right there, that was just, actually, I think that was lag again, because Nino was in the perfect position. He was all the way back, and he still couldn't hit the ball. So there's the backhand, setting it up. So let's see what happens. Right there, he does the trick drop shot. He gets me, Okay, as you can see, look. He sets up that weak shot, so I'm expecting a hard shot, because I wasn't paying attention to Nino's counter, that weak counter. You feel me? Because if it was a hard counter, he wouldn't have had that trick drop shot drop so close to the net like that, But and I'm not blaming Nino. It's just like I should be more aware of like his shots, you know. But it happens. I always say I'm not perfect, so I always make mistakes, and I'm okay to say that, you know. And like these niggas are like, oh, I'm the best. Oh, I never, you know, I always win. Like, fuck out of here, nigga. So, a quick story about this game. After this game, right? You know, this is when diesaso's, you know, been talking shit to me, like, you know, just talking reckless, you know, and I just laugh at him, you know. So after this, like, I asked his partner, like, yo, did this nigga send you a message saying anything about me? Because he's been, you know, he put on his, you know, motto that, you know, that I ain't shit, that I'm a loser, blah, 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 whatever. You know, I think it's funny. Anyway, so I just asked him for shits and giggles. And his partner was like, yeah, man. He was like, he was blaming me that we lost and shit. And I was like, I was fucking cracking the fuck up, you know? Because that's his thing. Like, he loves to, you know, put blame, like, you know, and if it was true, it'll be okay, no problem. But it's not true, because he's the one that's always making the mistakes, you feel me? And you know, he sent me a voice message, and I showed Nino today, as a matter of fact, and we were just laughing, bro, because like he says what I've always said, that like, yo, all his friends make fun of him, you know, because he plays 24/7 and he still sucks, you know what I mean? And this is from his own friends, bro. So yeah, but yeah, so that after this game, he sent me those messages, which was funny. I was about to make another video of all those messages that his own friends send me, like, you know, talking shit about him, like saying that he's a loser, and that, you know, all he does is play video games and he doesn't improve. But I was like, nah, man, that's it, you know. He knows he can't fuck with me, you know what I mean? So I'll just let it be. All right, so back to the game. Like, already you can see that, like, what's his name? Oh my god. Ore has, like, already starting to feel frustrated. At least I think so, because he's just standing in the spot, because he knows that diesaso is just pressing the button. So, but and I would be so frustrated too. Like, you know, as a matter of fact, that happened to me just today. I was playing with some noob, and we were winning 3-zip against these two, you know, mid-tier type of gamers, you know. And once they realized, like, okay, keep it away from Biggs, you know, keep it away from me. All they were doing is just hitting the Tim, and he either was popping it up or just missing the ball completely. And then it went from 3-0 to like I think we lost in tiebreak, you know. And I was like, damn, I was fucking like mad. Well, not mad, like just frustrated, like, fuck, nigga, like, yo, how the hell we gonna lose like that, bro? But what can you do? It was a noob, you know what I'm saying? So there's the backhand. Right there. That was a good setup. As you can see, Nino did the setup, and that's exactly what I was waiting for. If you guys saw, Nino hit it straight to diesaso, right? He knew he was gonna pop it up, and he knew I was gonna be there. And what he do? Instead of like button mashing, he just went and covered my side. You know, and that's how you're supposed to play this game. Well, one, you know, sets the guy up, you know, just switch up, you know. Don't keep pressing the fucking button, you know. The people, once people start mastering not button mashing, the opportunities are so much more available there. You know what I mean? So Right there, Oreja does like what he's supposed to, hit it right back to him because he's all the way stuck at the net, you know, and I was nowhere near to back up my partner, you know, so. Right there, like, I got lucky. I usually don't cover the middle like that, but I got lucky. Right there, you know, even though he got it, that was on my fault. I think I probably did what I was talking about before. I probably did a weak counter and set up Oreja for, like, you know, his trick drop shot, you know, which he got. Which, even though he didn't get Nino with that trick drop shot, it forced a good volley for them, you know what I mean? And eventually got the point. But yeah, that was, if I did the weak counter, that was on me, because I'm the one that set that up for them.
30-40.
But as you can see, like, Nino shakes it off and he keeps playing, you know, and he gets it right back. So here comes my serve, trying to make him pop it up. There, I'm backing my partner up. Barely got the. See, right there was bullshit because I wanted to set up my backhand, but instead, right there should have went down the middle, but I didn't go because I felt like the ball was hit so hard that I was gonna hit it out of bounds. So right there, I got lucky, to be honest. Right there, we got tangled up, you know. That hardly happens, but, you know, thank God that they got tangled up as well. So, but we tied it up, and let's see what happens. There goes my serve. You know, as you can see, that there is some lag when I can't max out my serves, is because it's lag. So. Jumping, do the power, the trick drop shot. Unfortunately, it just dropped right in front of him. Oh, actually, I didn't even do a trick drop shot. I just did a, you know, I just dropped it right then, you know, to get it back in play. You know, but he put it where he was supposed to, which was right in the middle. Which was a good play by him. Right here, he gives up like that was a bad play by Oreja. I don't know why he did that. You know, that's why, like, you should never ever, like, if you get maybe 1 or 2 trick drop shots, dude, let it be, because eventually the computer will, like, fuck you over, like, you know, and because that's what they did. You know, you saw how he popped it up. So, but he's still trying. Fortunately for us, he likes that shit. There's my backhand. Right there, I should have, like, had the
Advantage player 1.
I should have. That was my fault, and I'll tell you why. Because he popped it up, all I had to do was just get under it and get an easy smash. But since the lag, and since I wasn't sure, like, if I was gonna get it or not, I just made sure to just to get the ball, period, you know.
Tie break.
And right there, that, you know, they were attacking. They just, you know, overplayed us right there, you know. So they tied it up, you know. I mean, it's a contested game, you know. And again, it's all because Oreja. Oreja, like, because whenever we play diesaso, where like, you know, we always 4-0 him, 4-0, 4-0, 4-0, you know. Unless he's got lag, you know, then it's like, then when like it's at least for me, it's hard. Like, fucking, I can't play with lag, bro. You saw the lag, right? You saw the lag. So, and look at diesaso out of the play, you know. Why? Because he's always button mashing. Oreja did what he was supposed to do. Even though he popped it up, he still got it in play. Now, if diesaso would have been like not button mashing, things would have been different. So right there again. So let's see what happens. Same thing that I just did to them. Now I did it. You know, they did to me. So they just got it back in play, right in the middle, right in front of me. I get in front of it for an easy smash right down the middle. So by this time, like me and we already feel good, you know. We know what's gonna happen. As you can see, look, neither me nor button mash, because we got to the spot without pressing the button. So we could actually get to the ball and decide, okay, he's gonna take it, I'm gonna take it. I'll take it, he's gonna, you know what I mean? Because if we button mash, we would have been tangled up and we would have gave up the easy point. That's why I say it's very important. Don't button mash. Don't button mash. Just set up your player. Just set up your player. I think right there he was trying to lob it. But right now, like you could see, Oreja's just trying to, like, you know, get back in it, you know, because they're so close. They're right there. They're just right there. That was an easy, you know, smash off of my setup, off of my serve, you know, made him pop it up, and my partner's right there. As you can see, look, 90% of the time I always max. When there's no lag, I max my serves. I don't think I maxed one serve. And why? Because the lag, bro. The lag is not crazy, but there is lag, you know. Ooh, he popped it up. Yeah, he was way too deep to the side of that. I couldn't help him. But as you can see that Oreja's there fighting, you know. He's practically playing us two by himself. That's what he's doing, because while he's winning points, diesaso's giving away points, basically. Right there. Like that, couldn't get there. Even though the lag, you saw the lag though, right? Because the game even froze. But I got there, and I, you know, now my button mashing, I would have popped it up, but I got there in time. I did a counter trick drop shot, and it worked in my favor. Right there, it got me popping it up. Thank God diesaso was terrible that he couldn't do shit with it. So, and look, I hit it right back to him. And since he's button mashing, the ball passed right by him. So shout out to Oreja. He made this game into like a close game. So until next time, fellas, peace.